See, I have a love-hate relationship with rage baiting. I love it when I'm doing it, but I hate it when I'm receiving it. Pause. Rage baiting is an art form. There's so many different ways to do it, but it all ends up in the same results. One person being angry and another nigga smiling. That's why it's so beautiful though. There's only one winner at the end of the day, and that's the rage baiter. Heck, you could be losing against someone in a game and still manage to rage bait them. Sometimes I 1v1 my friends, and you know, when I know I can't win because the skill gap is too large, I still call them trash and all kinds of names. Even if they say shut up, I'm winning, look at the scoreboard, it doesn't matter if you don't care. And if you manage to rage bait your opponent and make them care, right, wrong, win, lose, it doesn't matter because you're the one smiling while the other is raging. Rage baiting is like being a fly or a mosquito. The average lifespan of a housefly is 15 to 30 days. And during that very limited time span, you know what the fly is doing? It's annoying the fuck out of you. Nigga, they have approximately 30 days to live. And out of all the things that they could be doing, they decided that rage baiting you would be the peak of their experience on this earth. That kind of devotion is what a true rage bait warrior should aspire to be at. Like I said, there's so many different ways to rage bait people. Like one of my favorite rage baiting techniques is just being ignorant on purpose. Today I was trolling my friend by saying gorillas have 4 legs because they use both their arms and legs to walk, and you know, my boy was being reasonable. He's like, no bro, gorillas don't have 4 legs. They have 2 arms and 2 legs, but they walk on all 4s, so I understand why you'd say that, but that's just not scientifically correct. And I say potato nigga. If gorillas have arms, then why would they use their arms like legs, doofus? This shit ain't adding up. And my boy just starts tweaking, trying even harder to explain, getting madder and madder, and that's how you know you successfully rage baiting someone. You also gotta make sure that while you're being purposely ignorant, don't smile at all and seem genuinely convinced by whatever you're saying, otherwise they're just gonna know, okay, this nigga's trying to rage bait me, I'm not falling for it. Another tactic is just mocking your target. Like my friend is 6 foot and I started trolling saying, how the fuck you 6 foot on the dot? You couldn't afford the extra inch? Yo, you want me to donate some extra height? Yo, this nigga thinks wearing Air Forces is gonna save him. Nigga, you still 6 foot. So tell me, how tall are you? 6 foot. 6 foot what? Oh nah, like I'm just 6 foot on the dot. Yo, this guy reached 6 foot and thought, I finally made it now. I can stop growing. Bear in mind, while I'm doing all this trolling, I'm literally shorter than him. See, rage baiting doesn't abide by logic. It doesn't matter if it makes sense. As long as it irritates the other person, it's all that matters. Now, another tactic is the classic copying what someone says but doing it in a nerdy voice. Bro, you're actually selling so hard right now.
Bro, you're actually selling so hard right now.
It doesn't matter how good of a point your target says, if you manage to perfect the nerd voice and copy what they said, it completely destroys their argument. Moving on, this one right here is one of the most effective rage baiting techniques. Straight up lying. Like, just lying and saying something that you don't even personally believe in, but you know by saying it, it will piss your target off. For example, not gonna lie, I have a problem where I just love rage baiting my girl, and sometimes when she's speaking, I'll just hold my nose and say, phew-wee, it stinks, while doing the stank face, and she falls for it every time, and I'll just turn my face away acting like I'm gasping for air. And if you didn't quite catch on what the rage bait is, it's basically just acting like the person you're talking to has bad breath. Whole time my girl's breath smells like roses and unicorn farts, I'll be acting like it smells like nuclear waste and Shrek's armpits. Basically, just say something that you know will piss someone off, regardless on if it's true or not. Extra points if you don't actually believe what you're rage baiting. One of the most devious rage baiting tactics is purposely embarrassing your homie in front of the hers. And you know what makes this rage baiting even worse? This tactic isn't used so that you can make yourself look better than your boy and potentially riz a girl. It's simply done just so you can piss your friend off. I was yelling the most cringy shit at a function one time, just spouting nonsense brain rot, saying stuff like what is skibbity and that we should all get rizzy. Straight decreasing everyone in the group's aura points. Ruining reputations just because I think it's funny to make niggas mad. This lifestyle ain't for everyone. Not all people can live life as a rage baiter. It takes a lot of perseverance, creativity and repetition to truly be effective, but once you get it down, the feeling of successfully rage baiting someone is like no other. Yes, it's even better than gooning, believe it or not. But now that I've gave you all the techniques, go ahead and rage bait to your heart's content. Bye-bye.
Who meet you with is definitely a demon. Whoa. Come down to the evening, you ain't in my league, you ain't in my season. My girl who give Victoria's Secret. My niggas take away your life if they need to. Going too different, they tryna diminish. I painted the picture, they copied the image. They started the war, now it's never gonna finish. I'ma make her a boss, I don't Gucci.